Suicide Squad is directed by David Ayer and is his most latest film. He has done many films such as Fury, Training Day, and the Fast and the Furious movie, the very first one. And it stars a stellar cast: Will Smith as Deadshot, Jared Leto as the Joker, Margot Robbie as, Harley Quinn, and many more. And the story of it is that after the events of Batman v Superman, the government are worried that if another creature like Superman was to come from the sky, they think he might be more of a terrorist than anything else. So what they do is they make up a new, let's say a Weapon X kind of team, and it's run by Amanda Waller, thus creating a Suicide Squad, if you will. And it's got Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, El Diablo, Slipknot, Katana, and Enchantress in it. And it's basically up to them to stop an evil villain that's taken over apparently West Coast. It's up to them to stop this evil being from taking not only the city, but the world as well. So, what did I think about the movie? I thought it was really good. Some bits were a little bit shoddy here and there, so let's get into what I thought was really good, and then we'll get to the bad stuff later. So let's talk about Will Smith, also known as Deadshot. Now, Deadshot in this film was really good. I mean, I didn't expect his character to be, funny and all that, because when I see him in, the comics, and one of the, recently I saw him in was Batman Arkham Origins, he was more of a serious guy. He would take you on and he would literally shoot you. But other than that, he was funny, he was witty, and he had a reason to stay on that mission just to get on with it. He was doing it for his daughter because he wanted to be the good guy, but he can't. He has to be this killer assassin who does it for money, and he's trying to support them. And now the standout, in my opinion, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Now, she played the character very well. You could see that she has literally walked through the comics and read through all of them, and you could see in the portrayal she was crazy, she was insane, but she also had humanity to show in this movie. I mean, she was literally the middle point between humanity and insanity. It was fantastic. She has the character down, she knows what she's doing, and plus, for the most part, she is the standout. She really brings it to this role. And let me just say this, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, perfect. She really nailed this role. She looked like she was straight from the comics. She was hard-nosed, she didn't give a crap about everyone else, and that was really good. I think she was a very underrated role that really deserved a lot more, and I wouldn't mind seeing her more in the comics. And let me just say this, at the end credits, it's very interesting, because you get to see her more of the character and seeing what she is. But I will say, she's really good. And this was really unexpected, because, to be honest, I don't really like this actor, but I think for what he did, he actually improved what his stardom was, and that was Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. Now, in his career, I've never really liked Jai Courtney. I thought he was really stale, he didn't really do much. But in this film, he actually is charismatic. He's the most charismatic person in this film. He's witty, he's got jokes, he's practically the funniest part of this film. And I gotta admit, if he carries on with this character, and he does this well, he could potentially be a big star. Where has this been, Jai Courtney? Tell me. Tell me. Sorry about that, just getting too serious in this role here. Now, another thing I get asked about is Jared Leto's portrayal as the Joker. Now, with the Joker, it's very hard to nail down, because you don't want to disappoint the fans, but you want them to give the best portrayal of the Joker. Heath Ledger, in my opinion, best Joker of all time, hands down. But then you got, Jared Leto, who's trying to portray this character, and I will admit, he brought his A-game into this role. And to be honest, everyone says that he doesn't get much screen time. I think he gets enough screen time. I mean, you don't want to overload it where you see him too much to the point where you're like, oh, I don't want to see him anymore. Why do I want to see him? Because I think they perfectly did this well. And to be honest, it makes me want to see more of him. And to be honest, if the rumors are true that he could be in the next solo Batman movie, I'm going to go see it, because his character is perfect. I want to see more of him. No point complaining about this. I love it. Now on to the bad things of this movie. And there's not too many. I will say this. The critics who reviewed this movie on Rotten Tomatoes, it didn't really deserve the score it did. I believe it was a lot better than Batman v Superman's original release in theatrical. And it doesn't really deserve what it get. I think it was a fun movie for what it was. But to be fair, there was some bad stuff, so I'll get into that right now. First things first, I think that the way that the scenes were portrayed were very off. The comedy was hit and miss. There were some bits that were funny that a lot of people in the crowd, which I was with, did laugh at, and there were some bits that didn't work, where I was laughing by myself and I felt awkward about it. Overall, you could tell this is very undercut. It was trying to get everything done real quickly. And that's a problem because at the very last minute, they had to cut all of it and just put more comedy in. And that was kind of dumb because I didn't really see it that much and it didn't really help this movie overall. But then again, if the Ultimate Edition comes out like Batman v Superman, I might change my mind on it. But for now, it's the one thing that really gets on my nerves. And the other thing that really got on my nerves was Killer Croc. Now, Killer Croc was interesting. I'll give him that. The comedy was interesting. But the way that he looked and the way he would portray himself was just dumb. I mean, he was more head than like body. I mean, he was like, probably imagine like the size of this head and taking it bigger, and then you had the small body. It didn't work. In the comics, Killer Croc is like a 7 foot tall man who will literally maul you or kill you to get to what he needs to do. And it just didn't really show. He looked like some idiot in a suit just walking around. So, yeah, that was one of the things that really got on my nerves about it. Overall, I thought this movie was really good. It had some weird bits here and there, but overall, I thought this movie was really good. The characters were amazing. Will Smith as Deadshot, perfect. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, brilliant. Jared Leto, enough scenes of the Joker to make me really want more. It was what I wanted in a DCU movie, and it finally puts them on track to the other films like Wonder Woman and Justice League. It's perfect. You get the best out of everything. And plus, it's a little bit like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it has its own spin on it where you can really watch it and think, you know what, I'm going to sit down, which movie I'm going to watch? I'm going to watch Suicide Squad. And for that reason, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Now, just to finish this video up, I want to bring up a topic that really annoyed me this week. And it was based off the critics of this film. Look, if you want to watch a movie, don't let critics decide what you want to watch. Critics are just there to write words and just spew what they think about the film. Sure, they'll tackle pacing, they'll do all that kind of stuff to ruin the film. But overall, if you want to see a film, just go watch it. If you love it, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. We're here for one reason only, and that's to experience movies how we like it. Critics are just there to spew out words and just make you believe that this is a film that you're either going to watch or you don't. I'll give you an example for that matter. I like Watchmen. Watchmen was a really good movie. It had some iffy bits, but overall I loved that film. And critics just took in the mick out of it. They just said the pacing was terrible, everything else was just wrong about it. I mean, if you watch the movie, yeah, that's fine, you have an opinion to it. But just overall think about what other people think. They have opinions as well. And if you're not going to see that, then why are you in this role that you're in? People are here to watch movies for a reason, and that's the experience. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do, that's great. You have an opinion, that's great. And if rumors are true that MCU people are coming in to just spoil the film and just make it look terrible, I'm ashamed of you guys, because this film is good. You just don't give it a chance. And if you're going to trash it and do what you want to do, then that's just terrible. Why are you doing that for? I just had to get that out of my system. Anyway, I will be having reviews up soon for Finding Dory and Nine Lives. Yeah, there will be more reviews coming up, and there will be a review for Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Now I'm back in my office. Should be good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a like and follow this page if you want to keep supporting me, and I'll see you guys later on the next video.